Morning guys, it's April the 25th. I'm Henry Green from London Trading Group, and I'm just going to run through what we're looking for on a bit of a higher time scale in today's session. So start with euro dollar. So we did have a nice sell off again on Friday in the euro. On the week it's looking very heavy. So this is my weekly chart that you can see here. So we closed back through this level of support that I had down here, and we've ran straight into the 50 now. So we've closed bang on the 50 on the weekly chart. This could just be a retest of that line before we then push higher again. But my next level of support down is 111.50, and it does look really heavy. I mean, this nice rejection from 114, and we then sold off again. So on a weekly chart, there's not much to take from that. We're back in this range. Unfortunately, we thought potentially euro was breaking out. But it seems to have stopped that, and we are now back in this range, and we're probably going to run into this for a while now. It does seem that we're probably going to go and test the lower sides. If it doesn't hold on the 50, certainly I'll be looking for that to happen. On the day, it looks very heavy. We've kind of gone through back through this sort of counter trend line, closed at 112.20, which I did have a good level at, and we are again running into 50 on the day. So we could see a bit of a bounce here, but I do kind of expect this to maybe rally up to 112.75. And then you could have that sell-off once more in the euro dollar. So it looks pretty heavy for me, and I think we do probably continue on lower in the euro this week. Cable on the other hand looks pretty bullish. I like this breakout. So this could be a bit of a breakout in cable at the moment. We are again running into these moving averages on the weeks. This is the 21 here. That we've kind of rallied up to, and we kind of gapped open, and we've kind of just come off because of that. But certainly this now looks like it's starting to gather some momentum. We've broken through the top side, you've gone through my moving averages, and we are now higher. So maybe a pullback, and then we do go higher in cable. 146 is still my target, and I hope we do get up there, because I think that's quite a good area to potentially look for the shorts. So I'm going to be looking probably to buy cable this week. Nice strong close last week. You kind of closed near to the highs. You had a slight rejection, but I'm going to be looking for that maybe on the long side this week. If not, obviously we break back into the range, and then again the short side becomes probably the most likely play. Dollar yen's a good one. I like this one higher now. I think this one does go higher. We have really nice morning star on the daily, on the weekly chart here. So we've kind of ran down to the 127 and failed. So now we get that proper pullback, and I'm going to be looking for probably 110.60 as a good bounce zone, and probably only looking to buy dollar yen this week. I think that's a really nice close, really nice bullish close, and I think dollar yen becomes a buy this week. So looking just for good areas to get into this on the long side. We're down at 111.14. I had a level at 111.30, as you can see. I'm just going to be looking for any pullbacks to try and get into this long. I think that this probably does go high now, especially after last week's close. So I'm certainly going to be looking at dollar yen on the long side. Just got to watch for this moving average. It doesn't look really like it's held that well in the past, so there's no reason to respect it this time. I haven't quite got out there either, so I'm certainly going to be looking for dollar yen potentially on the long side. So we've got a little bit of a level down at 111, so maybe wait for that one to go and hold before we then take this higher. So dollar yen looks like a good buy. Cable looks pretty strong, and euro for me looks a little bit weaker. Okay, let's have a look at dollar CAD. So dollar CAD here, we've gone even deeper on the week now. So we run up to 127. We're going even deeper now. So where could this go on the bottom side? Well, we didn't quite reach the D. We kind of overextended the D, and we're kind of running on now. And I've got my next level down as 124. So this could keep going. This is a nice bearish weekly close. Sorry. And I do potentially like this shorter. So we finally reached the D. We're at the 127 now on the day, and that could lead to a bounce. We're kind of just going sideways. We've been going sideways for the last 4 days really in dollar CAD. So I do expect this to either go one way or the other. Either we rally and then we go higher. We've held at the 127 on the week, and we go higher. But after last week's close, I do potentially think that this continues on down. So I'm going to be looking to take this down to sort of, it looks 122 wow on the day, so it's significantly lower, and it's a nice weekly close. So this could continue, and I'm probably looking for the short side of dollar CAD. I think that one makes a little bit more sense. Aussie dollar, really nice rejection on the week from the highs. So this was a really bullish break the week before, and we've kind of just held and rejected. So we might get that pullback now in Aussie. If not, oops, put that back in. If not, then we're looking for that buy. Maybe we're going to hold on this moving average here, the 21. So maybe let that get down towards 76.60, and then we potentially go higher on the week. Where are we on the week? So on the week we haven't quite got up to the 127. So I do expect a proper go at that one. There's just short term rejected off the high, so anywhere around 76.10 I'm probably going to be looking to buy Aussie to take up to the highs. However, that was quite a good rejection on the week, and just see what happens. But this speed, this is just a grind down before potentially we pop higher, so that's what I'm looking for. Obviously you get this grind and then it goes, so maybe just watch that grind, and then we pop higher in the Aussie as well. So that one looks like potentially a buy. And the Kiwi, although we had a really sharp sell-off, we did hold at the lows. That is a really strong bearish weekly close. We pipped up to the D, so we've hit that now. And now I'm looking for this Kiwi to go short. I think that's quite a good one. We're already down at the 38, so just be wary of that one on the week. But certainly, that rejection off the weekly candle is certainly a good sell signal. So we're potentially through this trend line, maybe get that pull back into it. We've kind of retested the 21, and now we could potentially be looking for the short side in the Kiwi. So that's what I'm going to be looking for this week. I think a short in Kiwi dollar could be really good. So any pullback, looking to sell that, and I'm going to be looking for the short side in the Kiwi. Certainly this week it looks very, very good. So that's the kind of wrap for this week, guys. I think you're probably going to see strength in dollar yen, weakness in Kiwi, and Aussie looks like we could just pop higher if this grind down continues. So maybe have a look at Aussie Kiwi, Aussie yen. Other than that, cable looks like we could have a rally in that one as well. So maybe have a look for the pound crosses as well. Maybe they'll be strong this week, pound yen, etc. And euro dollar looks like we could just have another leg lower. So euro looks very similar to Kiwi. So I'm going to be looking at those two as potentially the weaker ones on the week. Obviously, it will unfold as it does, and I'll trade it accordingly. But certainly, from this weekly outlook, that's how it looks, guys. Okay, I hope that's been useful. I'll be back tomorrow with more of a daily update. That's what I'm looking for this week, sort of thing. And yeah, I hope that's been useful, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Click subscribe to never miss a video again, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Happy trading.